Hey there, YouTube, it's Math Bowler, and I did it! I got over 100 autographs in 1 week. Wow, I was super excited. I do 3 videos a week, a TTM video on Monday and an autograph or trading card video on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And for the year 2021, I do 7 requests a year, but I bumped it up an extra 100 requests, and I front-loaded my November and December weeks because I don't like sending it out during the holidays, so I did it. The previous 2 weeks I was in the 90s, and this week I got to 100. So I have 29 successful returns. I usually don't post a failure, but I also have a 30th, a failure, and I'll show that too. But I'm going to show you these in the order with which I received them. For Team 90s, oh shoot, I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 points for Team 90s. Go team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 of them. Here we go. So 19 for Team 90s. I will put the names in the description below for our team so it's not as big of a pain in the butt. So let's go ahead and show you what we got. We got 3 of 3 in 28 days. Now, I've been TTMing for over 7 years. I'll let you know how frequently I've sent to these people. I'll let you know if I sent a donation, how long it took, but I will not give addresses. 3 of 3 from Pirate legend Dick Groat, one of the best athletes coming out of Western Pennsylvania. 2 sport star and in basketball. That's cool. I usually alternate $5 donations with him because I send to him 2, maybe even 3 times a year, but this was not one of those times where I donated. Oh, this is huge. 9 of 3 in 14 days. Bring God back to America. I sent him 3 cards. He signed my 3 cards, and the index card included extras. Now, last time I showed this return, I didn't show how many extras and stuff because I didn't want people sending to him just for the sake of, getting stuff. But maybe I was being too harsh. Maybe not. You'll see my failed request in a little bit. But we got 3 of 3 from George Culver, and he added the date of his no-hitter onto that card. He did sign my index card, and then he signed 5 of these, I'm guessing 3.5 by 5 inch photo cards with the Cardinals, with the year 1970, with the Dodgers, with the Reds, and once again, there's his no-hitter inscription. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. There's the Phillies with his years on them, and his Houston Astros with the years on them. That is so ridiculously nice of him. Oh my gosh. Wow, thank you. Next up, we have a 5 of 5 in 6 days. $5 donation. And he sent a pamphlet for the first time ever. It's not signed, but I can't blame him. Sent a nice little religious type pamphlet here. But he's had 5 cards, all with different Bible verse inscriptions. There's a picture of the slide. So we got 5 of 5 from Sid Bream. A $5 donation. Now, that was only the second time I ever sent to George Culver. Sid Bream, I send about 3 or 4 times a year because he is with a donation, so it doesn't bother me to send, a lot whenever there's a donation. Speaking of a donation, I sent 5 cards and $25, and this ended up being a 7 of 5 in 13 days. I send to him about twice a year. And it's from Mr. Bobby Richardson, and this is actually the first time he ever signed the back of this pamphlet. I know he usually signs it for everybody. For me, for some reason, I kept striking out on that, but he signed the pamphlet and the index card with the inscriptions. So those were the 2 extras, and then he signed my cards. 1960 World Series MVP. I'm totally cool with him being MVP, especially since they lost to the Pirates. This is a cool card. Run Preventers. Got some oddball cards here. Picked up a lot of these at the Mainline Autograph Show, and there's the 1960. Now the back of this postcard has been tacked to something at some point, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. I gotta start going a little quicker. 3 of 2 in 49 days. We got a golfer. 2 of 2. Makes that 3 of 2 because he did sign the index card. So like I said, those for Team 90s I'll put in the description below. I'm almost going to go too quick, which doesn't seem to give it the right amount here. We have a 3 of 4 in 14 days. So that was the first time I ever sent to Greg Twiggs. I sent to Don Robinson 1 to 2 times a year. And he did 3 of 4. He did not sign the little sticker card, and that's all right. We got a 4 of 3 in 9 days. I send to this person about once a year. Former Steeler, Greg Dunn, who was a member of 2 Super Bowl teams. And there's your Team 90s right there, Super Bowl 13 and 14. There he is. The nice inscriptions. Team captain, 2-time Super Bowl champs. Yeah, I'm not giving this enough attention, enough time that it deserves, that's for sure. Now, I wrote on the back because on the front, he wrote his full address, but I don't want to show it. I really don't. The addresses can be found on SCN or SCF. And this is, I do not count that as a signature. I could. If I end up having 99 autographs this week, I would have gone back and counted that. But we have a 4 of 3 from Greg Colquitt. He signed my 3 cards. There's Team 90s right there. He signed my 3 cards. And he included this cool little photo card as well. Personalized, good stuff. And next up, this was with a $20 donation, 4 of 4 in 13 days from Sweet Lou. Now, Craig Colquitt, I send him about once a year. Lou Pinella, this is only the 2nd time I've ever sent to him, but I love how he added his AL Rookie of the Year inscription. He also did on this one. Nice. That was all my returns from Monday this past week. So I ended up with 42 autographs on Monday, so I knew I had a shot at 100. Even with Thanksgiving being this week. 3 of 3 in 15 days. I send to him about once a year. We got Doc Medich. Had to make sure I get him in a Pirates uniform. Very cool. Alright, this next person, this is the 2nd time I ever sent him. 4 of 4 in 14 days. Mr. Claude Ostina. I think that's his rookie card. There's one of those scratch-off cards, which had been scratched off, but displays well on the front. All these oddball cards. Milton Bradley, like a... I forget exactly what this was, to be honest with you. I think that was a board game or something. And now we have a 4 of 4 in 15 days. This is only the 2nd time I've ever sent to this person. Mr. Jim Schellenbach, who had a cup of coffee there with the Pirates. Yeah, we got a 4 of 4 from Jim Schellenbach. This card was pretty beat up. I put it last in my pile. That way if he only signed 3, he would still, not sign that one, which was cool. So I had 11 returns on that Tuesday, which brought my total up to 53. So I'm like, okay, well, that's still pretty darn good. Now, we got a 3 of 2 in 9 days. First time I ever sent to Clark Dennis, who did sign the back, and that was kind of borderline, but I'm like, no, I'm counting that. Nice little note they signed, so yeah, I'm counting that because that's a full name there. Not like it was any debatable in this, considering I end up with 108 this week. Oh my goodness, my immaturity is going to kick in. 3 of 2, 9 days, and he also wrote his address on the front. I do not count that as a signature. I could have if I really had to, but... Be mature. Be mature, Steven. Oh gosh. Stop. Keep going. That was so nice of him. I got to keep going, that name. Shoot. And then I have a 6 of 4 in 11 days. Yeah, that was the first time I ever sent to Mr. Shiner. I sent to Mr. Hartings almost once a year, not quite. But I found 4 cards. He signed all 4 of them. He included his own. Athletes in Action, which is a religious type of card there. And he signed the index card. So, I mean, it does take some luck to get some serious numbers up. So that's... I had 3 requests on Wednesday, which had 12 autographs, which brought my total to 65 for the week. So Thursday was out, obviously, for Thanksgiving. Then I get into Friday, and I end up getting 9 returns, but one of them was not successful. So I'm like, okay, now I should have a shot here for sure. 3 of 3 in 11 days, I send to him almost once a year. We have Mr. Bruce Van Dyke, who is a member of the Steelers there. Mr. Loren Toews, 5 of 5. I sent all 5 cards because I really wanted him to sign all 4 Super Bowl cards because he was a member of the team. I send to him about once a year, and he did sign them all. I tried to make sure in my letter I was, really appreciative of it because then I included one of his cards, and he signed it. So, Team 90s, that counts. All right. 3 of 2 in 10 days. This is only the 2nd time I've ever sent to him. Pirates player Mark Johnson. I love these emotion cards. And he signed the index card again. I know he did the last time too. So that was cool. First time I ever sent to this person. 2 of 2 in 11 days. We got golfer David Edwards. Love how you put that in gold sharp because it's a darker card. Some people do take nice attention to the details, no doubt. 4 of 4, 13 days. Almost once a year I send to this person. We got Mr. Mark Bruener, who did all 4 cards. This is my 30th of the week that I'm not really counting. 0 for 1, 17 days. Return $10 and note. Mr. Brooks Robinson. There's my $10 donation. I sent this card when he had just stopped signing the first time because he hurt himself, and then he started signing it, so I sent it again, and he stopped again. So it's just not meant to be. Had a really nice note here where it's like, okay, he's done. No more. No more. I'd only successfully sent to Mr. Robinson on 2 occasions before all this. I understand. 2 of 2 in 81 days. My longest return of the week. Mr. Tully Blanchard with Bible verse inscriptions. Very cool. That is not Team 90s. I religiously watched WWF from 1989 to 2001 and ECW from 95 to 2001, so I can appreciate Tully Blanchard when he was with the Brainbusters, Bobby Heenan and Arn Anderson. 3 of 3 in 23 days. Bobby Clampett, first time I ever sent to him. Bible verse inscriptions. Very cool. 5 of 5 in 10 days. I send to him about once a year. Not quite, to be honest with you. I should, because he does not mind signing for people. And I have a lot of cards of Danny Darwin. So that was 27 cards I received on Thursday, which took me up to 92 total for the week. So it's like I need 8 cards, and then I got 6 back. Now my camera will not let me go beyond like 12 minutes, 45 seconds, so I got to be quick. 4 of 4, 11 days. I send to him about once a year. We got Mr. Bill Landrum. Very cool. As a Pirates fan, I can appreciate that. First time I ever sent to this person, 2 of 2 in 25 days. Go Team 90s. We have golfer Perry Arthur. Next up, we have a 2 of 3. Didn't sign all 3 cards. In fact, he actually kept the generic autograph card here. We have Brian Claar. We'll go with Claar on that. 1 of 1 in 11 days, which is extremely quick for Blair Thomas. And I'm like, oh crap, he didn't sign. Well, maybe he signed the inside. Oh, he did. That's pretty cool. I'd rather be at the front, but actually, that's pretty darn cool. Next to last, 4 of 4 in 11 days. Now, Brian Blair, I'd never sent to him before. Mike Bielecki, I've sent to him only 1 time before, which is surprising because he does rack them up. Does seem to enjoy signing fan mail. As a former Pirate, I can appreciate that, and as a pitcher who did have a nice long career. Last one, my 20th success, 3 of 3 in 10 days. First time I ever sent to this person, Retief Goosen. Not Team 90s for this golfer, but that's okay. Those are 3 pretty cards there. All right, 108 autographs from 29 people. So please let me know in the comments below what was your favorite. I would appreciate if you would like, comment, subscribe to my channel. 100 autographs! Yes! Take care, everybody.